mostly, thank you for tuning into my podcast where we're healing from family ties, trauma, and taking accountability for all areas of our lives that may have held us back. I'm super excited because today is Friday. It's finally Free Friday, and we are healing from biting the apple of anger. I hope that I was a light to you during this week on Mental Health Monday and Worth It Wednesday. If this is your first time, please tune in on Season 1. I hope that is a light to you. And if you are a continuous viewer, I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. I hope that you continue on this healing journey with me. So like I said, we are finally free Friday from anger. And to dive into it, I would like to say that I am free from anger. I have let go of anger. I have let go of, being frustrated with anger, and that I have came to the decision that this part of my life I'm going to be free from. This part of my life I'm going to be able to speak because I have grown from it. Of course, everything that we talked about, I'm growing in, and I've let go, and I'm free in those things. But this right here, anger, was ruining every part of my life. And that does not control me anymore. That emotion does not control me anymore. That it doesn't hover over me anymore. It doesn't give me backlash anymore. It has finally let go of my heart and my mind. It has finally I have finally released anger. I am free. I am finally free from anger. And I would like to say that to you guys, that it is detrimental. I always say the word detrimental in this podcast, that you sit and talk to yourself. Even if it's just when you're watching this podcast, you need to sit and talk to yourself and analyze yourself and give yourself, of course you give yourself grace, but when you're analyzing yourself about being free from something, you need to ask yourself why you need to be free from it. And the reason I needed to be free from anger, and the reason that I needed to be free from frustration, was because it wasn't benefiting me anymore. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no benefit from it. It wasn't no benefit for me to continue on this path of anger towards people that wasn't going to apologize for it. It wasn't beneficial for me to be angry at people that wasn't going to see their wrong in my life. It wasn't beneficial for me to be angry at anyone that would not sit and say, I did this to you, or I said this to you, or I came into your life and I pushed you to a place that you couldn't get to. You know what I mean? That caused me anger, because I'm on, like we talked about in Worth It Wednesday, I'm already angry as a little girl inside of me. So now we're angry as an adult. So I had to, it was like two people that I'm freeing. I'm freeing the little girl. I'm freeing the adult me. I'm freeing the middle school me. I'm freeing the high school me. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many people that was inside of me that I had to separate and put in bins. Like I had to put everyone in the bin. The adult me, the middle school me, the high school me, the elementary school me, the baby me had to be separated in bins. And I had to analyze each and every one of them, because they are totally different people. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to speak to those people as an adult. I had to speak to those people. I had to heal those people, and those people are me, that was inside of me. And then I had to speak to the anger. I had to respect the anger. I had to respect the progress. I had to respect that this is going to take some time, because little girl me is actually mixed in and mushed in the adult me that's really trying to change, that's really trying to heal, and really trying to break away from anger, but she was so thirsty and so eager to be angry. You know what I mean? And I'm like, babe, we gotta be free from this thing. This is not benefiting us. And she was like, well, nothing benefited me during those times. All those people, nothing was beneficial back then. But I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand now. So now we need to work through our emotions as that little girl, or as that preteen, or as that adult. We need to work through those emotions, and work through those events that have caused the anger, or work through those events that have caused different emotions. And anger was just a top pillar in those situations. We got to be free from that. We have to remove those emotions from us, release those emotions from us, give us a second chance. I wasn't giving myself a second chance. I wasn't giving myself the analyzation. Like, I was just like, let me just take everything inside of me and try to move forward without working it through. You cannot heal without working it through. You cannot heal without telling yourself, we have to be free of this thing. We have to work through this thing. We have to give us a second chance. You understand what I'm saying? And my second chance really wasn't my second chance. Like, this is number 10 for me. Like, this is my 10th chance. This platform is my 10th chance. This is me getting up over and over and over again. This is me starting over. This is me doing this over and over and over again. This path didn't work. So, okay, we're on another path. This path, you stirred a little bit. Okay, so we're on a different path. It's an over and over again conversation. I'm talking to myself over and over again. I'm giving myself the ability to, say, I'm done with this. I'm good with this. Like, I don't want to be, you understand what I'm saying, here anymore. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I don't want to be angry anymore. This was anger causing violence. This was anger causing arguments. This was anger causing outbursts. This is anger causing conversations that didn't need to be had. This was anger causing brokenness inside of me. This was causing turmoil inside of me. But when we speak about Finally Free Friday, now you're seeing that, okay, if I let go of anger, now I can communicate in the most effective way, meaning I am saying to myself, I'm happy. I said something to you that offended you. I apologize. And this is why I said it. Instead of being angry and say, I said what I said, you deal with it. You do you hear how that sounds? You're not being logical in your conversations. You're not being in a healed place in your conversations. You are just saying what you think needs to be said, and then you're not handling the emotions in those conversations. And then when you're free, anger is not in front of you and saying, react this way, or tell them this, or tell them that. You understand what I'm saying? And anger for me, it was always, I'm going to say this. I didn't care about the consequences later. I didn't even look for the consequences. That's a dangerous game to play. You understand what I'm saying? And the consequences were people's emotions. Consequences was what would that person think of me, feel about me, and see of me. You understand what I'm saying? When I see them again, or if I ever see them again, she has an attitude, or she's unhappy with herself. No, I'm angry with myself. No, I'm angry because I'm in this place. No, I'm angry because I'm in this place of, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to start. I have to start from rock bottom. When you're healing, you're starting from rock bottom. You can't be healing the adult. You have to go back. In my healing process, in my healing conversations with people or starting the healing process, I had to go back to the younger me and then work on the older me. Of course, I was functioning as an adult and talking as an adult and taking accountability and apologizing. But I had to heal. I had to heal the little me. I had to tell the little me that we are pushing forward. I apologize that you have to go through that. You have to apologize to yourself. You even have to forgive yourself with what you have done to yourself when you are in anger. You have to apologize to yourself. I have done and I have said and I have been in places that I had to forgive myself for. But you have to decide that for yourself. You have to decide that I am done with this. Like I am going forward with this. I am taking the initiative to be in a healing place. I am taking the initiative to not be in an angry place. I am taking the initiative to be in a place where I can talk to you and not get angry. I can talk to you and not see the person that have caused me trauma, because that was it for me. Like, I would be having conversations with someone, if someone remind me of a family member or remind me of a trauma or remind me of a situation, I'm automatically, you're off, and I'm automatically angry at you, and you have not done anything but said one line. How are we functioning like that? If we see people that have caused our trauma in other people before they even do anything to us, how is that beneficial to us? When they don't even know you. That's talking to me. These people didn't even know me, didn't know I've been through anything, didn't know that I'm going through anything. How would they know, sweetheart? You have to free yourself. You have to move yourself. You have to continuously, when I talk about the analyzing, what really makes you angry? That was for me. What really made me angry? What made me angry was I couldn't let go of all these emotions, all these questions inside of me. Okay, what questions do you have? Why? When and why? Why did you even do that? What kind of emotions were you dealing with? That's how deep that I was getting into my healing place. Like, I was wondering what emotions was that person that hurt me, what emotions was they dealing with? And the person that hurt them, what emotions were they dealing with? You understand what I'm saying? Hurt people. So I wanted to analyze any and everything. I wanted to get to the deep. Remember, we talked about being 12 feet deep. That's how I wanted to be 20 feet deep in this healing process. And I wanted to analyze everyone that have caused issues, from the first person to the last person, because the last person is me. The generation after me, we're not going through this. We're breaking generational curses. I say that all the time. Relationships that I'm going to be in and relationships that I'm going to build in, we won't even have to question our emotions, because we are emotionally intelligent. We are emotionally moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? We are emotionally taking accountability, and we're asking ourselves as adults, what can I do in this situation? Where can I be in this situation? You understand what I'm saying? What do I have to say? What do I have to do to be in a straight path, to not be angry anymore? That's how you got to analyze yourself. That's how you got to break yourself in half. And then you're building yourself back up. You understand what I'm saying? You're giving yourself grace. You're giving yourself the ability to ask you those questions. I was asking hard questions. I was asking questions that were important to me. I was asking questions that, maybe the other person that hurt me wanted to know. Will they ever get the answer? No. Will they ever, will they ever ask themselves that kind of question? Maybe not. But what was important for me, that I'm free from this anger. What's important to me, that I'm letting go of this anger. What's important to me, that future me, the future me hugs me when I get there. The woman that I see that I'm supposed to be, she's going to hug me. When I get there, it's going to be blissful. The whole and the heal process is going to be worth it. Those hard questions and then that analyzing thing, it's going to be worth it. That conversation that was freeing me is going to be worth it on this Friday. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a great thing. It's going to be a blessed thing. It's going to be, I am breaking so many curses and so many bad emotions in this vessel, that this vessel is going to be healed, that this spirit is going to be healed, that this soul is going to be healed. We are healing from that anger. We are healing from that frustration. We are healing from that place that we were down. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want you guys to know that there is a place where you can be whole. There's a place where you can be free on a Friday. I'm telling you. You just have to know that you are able to be in that place, and you have to decide to be in that place. There's a way and there's a will. You just have to want it for yourself. You have to say to yourself every single day, we're healing from that. We're healing from that. And conversations that I have all the time now, I be in my head, we're healing from that. We're healing from that. I even take notes here and there, we're healing from that. Oh, that's another thing I need to heal from. Oh, that's another conversation I need to have for myself. Oh, I need to analyze that kind of emotion. You understand what I'm saying? And, in closing, I just want to say that it's almost 2 months that I've been doing this, and it's very rewarding. I just hope that you guys continue to, hear me out with this healing process, of course, healing place, and that I'm a light to you, and that I'm sincere and authentic in this healing process. You know what I mean? And I just hope that you guys continue with me, and you continue to analyze yourself and free yourself from all of those emotions. Biting the apple of anger is only going to cause forever turmoil in your life. You have to be free from it. You continue to ask yourself those important questions. In the next podcast, I will see you on Mental Health Monday. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.